are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right. So, how old are you?
I am 17 years old.
All right. If you plan to go to college, where would you like to go, and what field are you most interested in?
So right now my top college is Florida State University, and I want to go into the field of biology.
That's pretty interesting. Where I already know this, but where are you from?
I'm from Florida right now.
All right. What high school do you attend?
I attend Cypress Lake High School.
Is it like a public high school, private?
Yes, it's a public high school.
I see. What other activities besides your nonprofit are you a part of?
I'm a part of the lacrosse team. I'm part of the weightlifting. Wait, no, let me. I'm part of my environmental club. I'm part of Model Nations. Yeah. I'm part of Science National Honor Society and Honor Society. But yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You're part of a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Um, what does your day-to-day look like?
So I wake up, I go to school like everyone else. I come home or I go to sports practice if I have it. And then I come home, I do homework, and then I work on our semesters and I go to sleep.
Sounds great.
Mhm.
How has this nonprofit impacted your life?
Honestly, I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel like it helps me with like my confidence, kind of help me like realize I can do things and like get into things and accomplish more. Um, it also helps open up new pathways for me. I got to meet new people and network with new people, so that's cool.
All right. Um, what inspired you to get involved with a nonprofit profit sector?
So before this, I was already in three nonprofits, like helping and like I was a member in three nonprofits. So kind of just seeing how they work and like seeing the good we can do as like students kind of helped inspire me.
That's pretty cool. Um, what motivated you to start or lead this particular nonprofit organization?
So before I started it, the part of Florida I lived, were devastated by a hurricane, and so I was doing beach cleanups like every day for like 2 weeks, and through that I was kind of like, what if like I got students to help with this, and like it kind of just went off from there. Also, by watching like a lot of documentaries, I got to kind of saw like ocean pollution, and it kind of was like, okay, this could be something I could do.
May I ask, what are some of the documentaries that inspired you?
The one that comes to mind the most is Sea Conspiracy. It's like one of my favorite documentaries I watched.
Hmm. Do you like have any activity you like to do at the beach, like other than beach cleaning up, like swimming, um tubing, or what's your favorite beach activity?
Personally, I like swimming and I also like paddleboarding. That's pretty fun.
Cool. Um, how is your nonprofit structured? Is it like a 501 organization or another type?
It's 501 certified. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Could you tell me about the process of how that works?
Mhm. So in Florida, it depends on your state to get certified. So in Florida, you need a secretary treasurer to file. And once you file, you have to like make sure you're up to date with the state of Florida, but it's pretty easy after that to get certified. Um, and then they give you your tax number, and then you're actually a certified nonprofit.
That's so cool. So we as ocean busters have a tax number.
Yes,
Oh, that's really cool.
actually.
Um, how long have you been involved with this nonprofit, and what led you to start it?
So I made the nonprofit in May officially. Like I had a logo for Ocean Busters in April 2023, but it didn't start until May 2023 when I like made a Google form and like tried to network with other students to get them to join. But yeah.
What was your like main source of outreach, or where did you go to like recruit members the most?
The biggest platforms were like student organizations that I was already in, or there's a lot of like websites you can go to that like helps you with your college. That was also very helpful.
Cool. That's actually how I came with Ocean Busters.
Yeah.
It was through the National Society of High School Scholars, actually. So
Yes.
that's cool. Um, did your organization have a well-defined mission or vision when you joined, or did you shape it?
I had okay, I'll be honest. I had some sort of idea. I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, but through like gaining new board members, they kind of like helped shape it and like helped find a exact mission statement. So yeah.
Cool. Um, could you just describe the funding and financial strategies you employ to support your nonprofit mission through the fundraising team?
Okay, so through the fundraising team, the best ways to as since we're starting up, best ways to kind of help with strategies is to kind of just outreach is the easiest way right now. Outreach to different members and outreach. Yeah, I don't really have
Cool.
much.
How does the nonprofit promote its mission and programs to the community? And yeah,
So we try to promote our mission statement through different forms of like media. So like through social media, which is our biggest platform, is like through social media help spread our mission. Also through different like webinars and events we try to host. So yeah, the
that's
biggest thing.
cool. Speaking of like outreach and stuff, could you tell me a little more about the announcement of the like letter we signed to someone in Washington D.C.?
Oh yes. So I recently got an email to help petition for a letter about ocean education to like um minors and to like just people in general and students. And so Ocean Busters got to help sign the petition to help raise awareness about ocean economy and ocean education and conservation.
That's so cool. Who
Yeah.
who offered the opportunity to us?
I don't know the exact. He is a student. He's like a grad student. I don't know his name to be honest, but he's a grad student and he recently won.
Oh, cool. Um, what sets your nonprofit apart from other nonprofits in the same field?
I think something that sets us apart is that we have a lot of members from like different countries and stuff. I feel like the other nonprofits I was in, everyone was like in centralized locations. I think what also sets us apart is that we have a variety of ages. The couple of nonprofits I am in, they have like everyone's like 16 or 17, while we have a couple of 13-year-olds, and then there's like a 27-year-old who's like in grad school. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like we have a bunch of diversity in our organization, so that's what
Yeah,
makes it pretty
definitely.
interesting. You could actually probably put that like on like the membership like why to join that we have a lot of diversity and stuff. That would be
Definitely,
a
yeah.
good idea. Um, how do you assess the reputation and impact of the nonprofit within the community, or how do you see you reach the right target audience in social media per se?
I think the right target audience would be policymakers, because like in the future we want to kind of be able to target policy makers and kind of help with ocean education and spreading that to students because a lot of students they want to help and they see like animals getting injured by like litter in the trash and overfishing, but they don't know necessarily how to help and conserve. So I feel like that would be our biggest target audience.
True. An idea that might help with that is I just came up with it right now, is that you remember how you had the idea of starting chapters?
Mhm.
Well, we could also have like different members if they volunteer to like do like a public speaking, like do like a speech at their school class or whatever, some sort of
I
speech that
love
they
that.
arranged with the school to like speak about our organization and
Mhm.
like the ocean and stuff and how they can help.
I think that's a great idea. I feel like that would get our outreach out a lot.
It definitely would, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, how many staff members or volunteers do we have in this organization right now? And do we have any new people from your idea where we would have like temporary volunteers?
I would say we have like between the range of 100 and 110. I know since school started, a lot of people have to leave, so our temporary members would probably be like maybe 15 of them that like have to leave eventually for school because a lot of people are like in India where they start college when they're 16.
Oh, I didn't know that they start college when you're 16.
Yeah, they
Huh,
do.
that's pretty early.
Mm, that's exactly right, I think.
Um, what are what are some of the biggest obstacles you face while managing and starting and continuing this process along this path to form the nonprofit?
I think the hardest thing for me so far has been motivation. Like some days I'm just like, "Ugh, I don't really want to do anything. And then also just like time management since like we're all high school students, it's kind of hard to manage our time with like jobs and extracurriculars and stuff. But I don't know, it just takes discipline, I guess.
True, that makes sense. If you work anywhere, where do you work?
I work at a retirement home.
Cool. I work at a grocery store.
Nice.
How do you like manage your time in correlation to the nonprofit and all the other stuff you're doing? Do you use Google Calendar? Do you use like a paper planner, or what do you use to like assess your time?
I use a paper planner, old fashioned. I like to like write down everything I need to do so I don't forget it and just like block out time for whatever you have to do. I feel like it's the helpfulest thing.
Yeah, I agree. Like blocking out time, not just like putting events, like blocking out time of what
Mhm.
you are doing for each day is really nice. I don't use paper, but I use like Google Calendar, and like when there's like environments when I can't like write anything down on the computer because it's school. I don't know what I have electronics. I use paper and then put it into Notion or whatever, so I can have it there, and it has an extra study benefit to it.
Yeah, I think Notion and Google Calendar is good.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Also question about the meeting invitation thing. Did you get like a Google Calendar invitation?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Huh. I thought that would have worked.
Oh
Um.
wait, yeah. I did.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
Um. What are some of the projects or objectives Ocean Masters is currently working on at the given moment?
So right now we're working on a children's storybook that we want to spread to like different countries, mostly like kind of like developed countries, and like we want to translate the storybook to teach kids about ocean conservation, but like in different languages. We're working on a newsletter. Uh, we're working on a blog that helps like educate people. We're also working on like creating chapters, as I said, ambassadors. Also we're working on like kind of being able to give funds to charities that directly help with beach cleanups and stuff. And we kind of want to help sponsor beach cleanups directly too.
True. If you like give funds to charities, you could accept donations through our website,
Yeah.
possibly. Um, are we gonna like have volunteers that are translators, or are we gonna have a computer do it?
I think having volunteers as translators would be 10 times better because like they can get volunteer hours, they can work with us, but also it can be like original and can be like more authentic because like sometimes the translator it has like it's not always accurate.
True, and it can like have more like networking opportunities for ocean busters.
Definitely.
Um, what teams do you have or plan to establish to help outsource your nonprofit needs?
So we have a lot of teams. We have like blog writers, editors, film teams. I think another team we kind of want to create is the outreach team. Like we have a marketing team, but outreach team would kind of just be able to like, just like it would be different from the marketing team, but like just help. I don't know how to put it, but like would help bring like ocean busters to new people, and we wouldn't get the same target audience. We can just get a variety of different people.
True, that makes
That
sense.
makes sense. Yeah.
What advice would you give to individuals considering a career like joining a nonprofit or creating a nonprofit profit in this business environment?
For people who want to start up their own nonprofit, I would say find exactly be like very narrow for what you want to accomplish and what you want your mission to be, because you know you need to be very narrow on it. And then people who want to join in the future, I would say like make sure you know what you're or make sure you know what you're joining exactly. Don't just join to join. Um, and make sure you have time. I feel like that's important.
All right, and that last question: if you had the chance to start over, would you consider to start a nonprofit again?
Of course, yes, I love having a nonprofit. But I probably would have started it earlier, like freshman year. But yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. I know you're a very busy person, so I won't keep you hanging, but
Mhm.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thanks you too.